All right, I'm looking at weekly Squardle number 81 here. This is the game that's like Wordle on a grid. The 8 is how many guesses we have remaining. And somebody suggested that I should do a 5-word start with no Wheel of Fortune letters. Now, the Wheel of Fortune letters, for those who don't know, are R, S, T, L, N, and E. Those are from the show Wheel of Fortune, the game show. And those are the letters that they give you for free at the end because they're the most common letters. So we can't use R, S, T, L, N, or E for our first 5 guesses. So we obviously want to use other vowels. We could do something with an O or a U or an I or an A, any vowel but E, essentially. Let's do cough. Seems pretty good. I actually can almost do media and cough other than the E. I like to do media and cough as a 2-word start a lot of times. Let's start with cough and see what we get from there. Okay, the C and the U were great. All right, now there's no O, so something with an A and or an I. We could do something like milky. No, we can't use the L. Nope. It's really hard to, once you start doing this, it's thinking of words that don't have Wheel of Fortune letters. It's actually harder than you think to come up with. You can come up with ones that only have 1 letter, but yeah, it gets a little tricky sometimes. Well, so after the C, oh, right, so there's no H. I was gonna say after the C, an H would be good, but we guessed the H. We got the red and the yellow there, so we could have an H down here. We could also have an H, you know, second is a good spot for an H too, so maybe we should try and do something that ends in H here. And after the C, it's not an H, it's likely to be, I mean, there's a good chance there could be an A there, but what are we gonna do? I can't think of anything that starts with A and ends with H that doesn't have a Wheel of Fortune letter in it, because you could do like a wash or a bash, but those have the S. We could do R, but that's got the R. We could do witch. That's not too bad. I don't think the W is gonna be there, but it, you know, it'll let us check for the W in the grid, so let's go with that. Okay, well that was really good. All right, so I knew the H had a good chance of being second. That's a good spot for an H. So, if this is an A, R isn't bad there either. Something like reach would be good. That's not too bad. So maybe we want to do an A here. We still haven't guessed the A yet. There's no I, there's no O. So of course we are doing a start where we can't use an E. Well, we could do something like mama, but you know, if we knew there was gonna be an M in the grid somewhere, that would help us, you know, figure out which row and or column the M would be in, but, or we could do something like magic, but there's no G or I, so that's not good. I keep thinking of things with C's. Campy isn't bad though. I don't know. I don't know if, do I want to guess another C? I mean, we've got a couple C's already. So it's possible, and we've already got the U up here, so that first letter isn't really helping us other than over here. Although this could be like, no, I was gonna say this could be crumb, but BH is no good. So this is probably, it could be crust would be good. I can't guess that, but I can't guess the S or the T, but that's pretty good. So maybe it doesn't really matter what the first letter is. Campy isn't bad otherwise. I do like doing the Y in the corner down here, but this will at least let us see if there's, you know, if that's a possibility. Sure, let's go for it. Okay, so we don't need to worry about guessing a Y in the corner down here. So this is not an A, okay. So now I'm thinking this could be an A up here. No, I don't like that. I can't think of anything. I'm thinking A here now, actually. Oh, we do have the orange A there too, so that makes sense. Okay, so that makes me think A-N. We can't do anything with an N right now. That C is probably just pointing to the C up there. There is a P. PH. What would this be then? Ralph. Something like ulcer. No, that can't be a C. What? Ulnar? That's possible. Well, we know this is a P. Well, we're pretty sure this is a P. So let's go. This could still be crust. Ranch. Crust. SP is pretty good. We can't do the S, but the P is good. What'd be good to do here? Because if we can't do the S, but we want to do the P, aphid? There's no I. But I can't actually think of anything else with a P second that wouldn't have an Wheel of Fortune letter. So I'm gonna go with aphid. Okay, well the P and the D, that was good. That was worth it. All right, so speed or spend or there's a few things there, and then TH, you know, we don't really have much to go on here. The D at the end here makes me think, there's no Y, so probably an E or an S, but we can't do either one. Right here, it's gotta be a vowel, probably. It could be an R, but we can't do an R anyways. But there's no A or U, so it doesn't really matter. We could do an A. Oh, actually, look at that. Orange A, red A, white A. This is an A. Ultra. That's what it's gonna be. Okay, so this is an A. So let's do, this could be something like shade. I mean, we can't guess that, unfortunately, but we could do, okay, we don't need to do the H or the D. We just need to do the A. We could do something like quack if we wanted to be really wild. But the C isn't really helping us at all there. We could do chaff. I actually think I like quack better because the U, it at least lets us see if there's a U in the last row and column here. But Q and K aren't likely to be in the grid. F is probably more likely, but I don't necessarily have any reason to think there's an F either. Let's look at this. Let's see. This is gonna be right here. Almost has to be a vowel if it's CR something and something NT, and it can't be an A. It can't be a U. It can't be an O or an I. It's got to be an E. That has to be an E. This is probably enter and 3 and speed. And scree and crest, of course. I can't do Wheel of Fortune letters, and look at this. R-E-S-S-R, S-T-R-E-E, E-E-T-R-N. I think that's what it's gonna be. So it doesn't really matter what we do at this point. We just need to, we're just burning a guess. Essentially. So let's just do chaff, why not? All right, so now, I mean, we might as well just do either the rows or the columns. Let's do the columns. Crest, ranch, ultra, speed, and our final guess will be a 3, even though it is our 10th guess and we have 6 guesses remaining. We'll guess 3, and there we go. All right, well, you know, there's usually a lot of Wheel of Fortune letters. That's why they're the Wheel of Fortune letters, because they're the more common ones. So let me know if you think I should have done something different with my guesses, and if you have any ideas for challenges I should do in the future. And of course, let me know how you did with this weekly Squardle, and be sure to like and subscribe. and I'll see you again soon with some more puzzles.
But if I talk about comedy duos throughout SME, you have Laurel and Hardy, you have Abbott and Costello, okay? You have Bert and Ernie, okay? And you have SpongeBob and Patrick.
Oh, it's N-E-U. That's right, Neutron, there we go, okay. Very good. Oh, it's projects. Oh, I missed the S. This is a tricky one with the, if this is right, with the triple R and then the double R, double A over here. You sob, the owner, oh, and the Tigers are in India. I was thinking of a specific sports team billionaire.